Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Sibling, All Subjects channel. Shout out to my MA brothers, Charisma 808 and Waddell. Y'all don't even know what that stands for because y'all ain't got it with it yet. Y'all ain't got with it. But we already have several industries amongst us three, and we're gonna show y'all how unity look. Y'all see? Y'all gonna see. The rest of y'all need to get with the program. If you're not a Freemason, you're not in the Illuminati group, because we will find out. If you're not a special agent and you want to get with something real, join us in the MA movement. Join us. We got a lot to talk about today. Y'all notice I'm coughing less and less. I've been out here I came out twice. I haven't coughed once yet. Probably let out a couple. I mean, it's still there, still lightening up. You know, when you get older, them upper respiratory and lower respiratory infections take longer. Like, it'll leave, the phlegm will leave, but you still be coughing for like weeks, maybe even months. But let's get into some content. We getting back to the dating stuff. We're gonna cover like 2 or 3 topics today. I'm gonna do one back to back with this. I'm gonna talk about people who use people and people who try to use you. We're gonna get into that. Shout out to the rest of my subscribers. Hit the like button. Shout out to Joe Avina once again for his super thanks. We got Latino brothers too. See, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have 2 groups. One of them just gonna be straight black. The other one is gonna be everybody. So my 2 elders, Waddell and Charisma, they're gonna, I'm sure they're gonna be in the other group too. We're gonna talk about that later on. We're gonna establish this first group first. Show y'all how unity look. But let's talk about these women, man. Understanding the attitude that you're supposed to have with these women. We talking about using, like I said. Not let these women use you. Because if you use them, they're going to have a problem with it. If you use them for sex, this is why you got dudes talking about paying for it up front. And I confessed myself. If I go 3 years and I ain't found no concubines or nothing to my liking, I'm going to tell you flat out, I got to get in some. Now, you see how I did that? I'm a preacher. I told you to your face. You ain't going to find no scandal because you already know. You already know. So if I come out, when I start my church, I come out with 2 women on my arms. You already know. It ain't no, you can't say, oh, he doing it, he messing with all the women. Not me. I'ma mess with my women. See? But some women try to use you. They don't even like you. It's a lot of women that's married to guys that they don't even like. Some of them never did. They just was ready to have kids. Or you was talking right, you put that mouthpiece on them or something else. I want y'all to know and understand that this is the main reason for all the divorce. It's the main reason. It's people not having the right feelings and attitudes towards each other. Sometimes it be one-sided. Like, think about it like this. If a woman, for instance, starts getting an angry man, I saw a short angry man, I'm gonna tell y'all, man. Like I say about angry man, that pearly stuff, that's what threw me off with him. But you can't say, if you're an honest person, if you're a masculine man, you can't say that dude don't never be on it with his content. Now, emotional guys just acting like women, they'll try to write him off all the truth he say or anybody else because of the things they don't agree with. I don't do that. So he had a short about a woman that was talking about women that talk to their man any kind of way and how eventually gonna write them off, paraphrasing what she was saying. And angry man just said, let's go, because he agreed with her and I do too. Check it out. I don't care. I ain't hating no angry man. I ain't hating on dude. For what? Some black people is just like that. They ain't gonna never unite. I understand this, and that's why I'm sticking to the ones that do. And I'm doing work with them. And I'm supporting their endeavors. They support my endeavors. We just gonna circulate the wealth, circulate the friendships, and everything else. So, but these women, you gotta know how to be with them, man. You never let them use you. If you gonna do that, then you might as well be one of them pay for it guys. She getting what she wants, you getting what you want. But other than that, never depend on a woman for emotional. Let them do it on their own. Like, if you down and they see it and they try to pick you up, that's fine. But don't depend on them for it. Don't depend on them for it. But here's the other side to this. If they ain't never picking you up, if you aching and you can't get a massage from them, but they can get one from you, come on, man. No more double standard. No more double standard. Don't let these women require things out of you and not bring none. Don't let them say, I'm the table. I was talking about that yesterday with a guy when they trying to say, I'm the table. Boy, he was outraged over that. You could tell that's one of his hot buttons when women say that. Because he said somebody said that to him before. You not the table. If you the table, that means you're not a living organism. You can't be a table and a woman. Who you think you is? Plastic woman? Remember Plastic Man and Plastic Woman? How they could hold on, let me do a time check. How they could turn into tables and stuff like that. Stop saying you the table. You the queen. You supposed to be a queen. Not, oh, I'm the table. Wait, hold on. Get over. Oh, shit. Anyway. Had to switch. I just switched direction. Just the way I normally go. I was finna go the other way, but I missed it. So they try to say, I'm the table. No, you not. You supposed to be the queen. I'm the queen. I'm your queen. And that's the thing, like, okay, so you got a concubine, right? Everything been going good. You done filled her out. You done stalked her a little bit. Y'all know I believe in stalking. I ain't talking about like violence and stuff like that. I'm just talking about riding past, knowing where they at. And then another reason for that is because you want to see how they respond to that. You want to see how they respond to them showing up girls' night out. Then you go get one of your guys and be like, hey man, let's go here. And y'all end up showing up there. Show up there, get something cheap, and then go somewhere else. Just to see her reaction. Just to see. Because if she got a problem with you showing up, or she start acting different, she not the one for you. She not the one for you. That means she sneaky. Even, okay, a sneaky person, when they up to something, they could not be doing nothing at the time. But if they're a sneaky person, you're going to get under their skin when you do things to show them you one step ahead. And don't worry about my hair, y'all. It's going to get right probably tomorrow. Take care of it. Don't worry about it. Don't let it throw you off. You know, women want to bring up hair and stuff like that when you put these truths on them. Don't worry, it's going to be much neater tomorrow night. So, wait out. So, that's what I mean by understanding them and dealing with them in an understanding way. When to do this, you have to be able to read their body language, read whether or not they catching attitudes with you and stuff like that. Because no, she could be a unicorn. She gonna have an attitude sometime. That's just her nature. But it's one thing to be emotional and have an attitude sometimes. It's another thing to have an attitude most of the time or all the time and be petty. One thing that we got to stop tolerating off these women is pettiness. Don't let them act like that with you, man. Because it gets worse with age. If they doing that in their 20s and 30s, imagine what they're going to do in their 40s and 50s. Trust me when I tell you, no matter who they are, no matter what they are, it's going to get a little worse in their 30s. Then it's going to get way worse in their 40s and 50s when they start going through menopause. What a lot of women try to do is they try to manipulate you and control you in other ways. And if your eyes is open, if you watching No Matrix, my channel, then you're going to be disgusted because you're going to see it. You're going to see it coming. That's why I say when you commit to a woman, you want her to be practically perfect. Because when she start bottoming out, you want her to still be good. Like you want her to have a nearly perfect attitude towards you, have a strong sexual desire towards you. Because trust me, it's going to decline. They all decline. Everybody declines in some type of way. So you want her to be up there, so when she start bottoming out, she'll still be there. Just like y'all say, man, I want her thick. Yep. Be careful with that, because if she start having babies, she's gonna add weight to that thickness. Most women gain like 40 pounds each child. So a lot of them, if she have 4 kids, she gonna gain 160 pounds. So if she 160 and she don't work out, she don't get herself back right, after them 4 kids, she gonna be 320. And guess what's gonna happen? Sexual desire gonna start. And when they know that's sexual, when they know that's declining, they're gonna get more argumentative, they're gonna get more controlling, because they're gonna try to resort to other means of keeping you under wraps. So be careful. Even if she 140, she still might get up to 280. You know? That's why physical fitness is important. You don't want nobody to obsess over it, but you want somebody that knows and believes that it works. Because you don't want her to be a female version of a narcissist either. Because then those are the ones that's more likely to cheat. Disrespectful women, high body count women, narcissist women. That's what I mean. You gotta learn this stuff. You gotta understand some of their ways and tendencies. That's why it's good to watch content. Not just me, but other people. So, what they do is they'll try to use you. We're going to talk about that next. But you want to make sure that you're not one of them needy guys. Like, okay, you don't got that many friends, but don't let women use that to their advantage. Don't be sending them money, and they not nothing to you. Like, she put you in the friend zone, but she asking you for money. Don't give her no money, none, not even a quarter. It's like when you do that type of stuff, it's like you biting off your own masculinity. Biting off your own. Remember how masculine guys was in the 90s? When all of the V's ain't S but hoes and tricks, all that type of stuff, and top authority, P ain't worth no cash. People could say what they want, but that was masculinity at its finest. Like, yeah, you don't want to mistreat women, but you want to keep the perspective. They understood what women were. But it's crazy because they wasn't as bad in the 90s, in the late 80s, as they are now. And you don't hear those songs to that degree no more. Like the Penthouse Players, remember them? Trust no. That kind of stuff. It was much harder for women to get money for men. Now, they'll get money for men just because they like how they look. Stop doing that, man. She ain't doing nothing for you but showing you herself. Okay, this is what you do. Find somebody that look like her. If that's what you want, find somebody that look like her and deal with them up front. They be gassing y'all on them OnlyFans. Gassing you. Ain't no way. Like dudes that be, I know y'all watch porn. Stop playing. Almost everybody don't watch porn or watching it right now. Other than the church people they think they more righteous because they don't. Other than them. But dudes be all in the comments, I would love to lick, and no response from 90 some% of them. But they got money off them clicks, because you can monetize on them PRN sites. So you got to stop letting them use you. You got to understand and deal with them. Me personally, like every guy is different, but me personally, if all you worth to me is sex, I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to deal with you. Now, if I can't, again, I got a confession to make. It is February 7th, 2024. If by February 7th, 2027, I ain't got in nothing, I'm paying. Chill. I don't know what y'all thought, but sometimes you need the real deal. And y'all should know by now, I don't care what y'all talking about, because I'm not going to stand before you, I'm going to stand before God. But I ain't keeping score on you, you know. So, to me, that's understanding. That's understanding them. When you walk past them, you don't feel no bit of inferiority. It don't matter how my hair look. It don't matter how I smell. It don't matter how my shoes can be muddy. I could have just jumped in a pile of mud. When I walk past women, they could tell me whatever they want to tell me, but it ain't gonna have no negative effect on the way I view myself. Y'all should be able to not have friends or not have that many friends and still enjoy life because of your own self-worth. Knowing what your self-worth is. Dudes be thinking they all that because they muscle bound. Man, nigga, excuse me. Ninja, I don't care about your muscle. Good for you. If I want muscle, trust me, I was working out for a while, and y'all see how my gray beard is? It was longer than this. So when I came in the gym, people saw how I was working out, so they was just watching me, just looking at me like, man, this dude different. This dude built different. I wonder how old he is. You can have all the muscle. You can have muscles in your lips. You ain't gonna change nothing about how I view myself. And if I perceive that you trying to, you better hope your level is on the same as mine. Because if we putting each other down, you gonna get hurt more. Because what you say to me, it ain't gonna affect me. Man, listen, man, I get rejected often. I get this often. I think it's come with being a man of God, being a prophet, like people's spirits don't be messing with mine. Because my spirit is alive and their spirit is dead. Now some people ain't even all the way there. But the way the Most High works is if he know you trying to make your way towards him, he gonna make his way towards you. And the power and the aura from his presence is going to cause you to look at other spirits that's in other people different. So a person that's trying to make their way towards the Most High, they is going to be able to get along with people who have spiritual life. Don't ever take it personal or take it in a negative way if people just disassociate with you. Look at who they are and how they carry themselves. If they ain't got God, that's why. Don't worry about it. But you got to understand these women, though. And I want to talk especially, we're going to get into some more content a little later, but I want to talk especially to you guys who don't have a lot of friends. Anyway, we'll get back to it a little later. We got a lot of content to come. Stay tuned.